Thank you guys so much for watching Wildernesssurvival. It's been a little while. I'm here with my buddy Perullo.
Hey, what's up?
We're here in the backwoods of the mountains, and we're gonna play a quick scenario. We're hikers. We only have a few hours left till the sun goes down, and we're gonna find a way to get a proper, very easy, primitive shelter. Find a place that we can maybe use some heat reflection, which we've actually found. It's very uneven terrain around here, so we looked around, and this is about the best spot that we can find, so we're going to get to it, and we're going to build ourselves a shelter, get ourselves a fire, maybe boil ourselves some water, look for some nutrients.
Do a step of 2024 summertime. Let's go.
So, the three main pieces that you need to find for a quick A-frame emergency shelter is 2 wide pieces and just a long ridge pole. We're just going to be the camera guy on this one today. If we were both in this situation, you'd want to build 2 of these. So you want to take the wide piece, adjust it a little bit, and look, bam. Nice and sturdy. And now we just get a whole bunch of pieces to lay across, and then we're going to grab leaves. Let's do it. So you just want to find pieces and be able to kind of stake them a little bit into the ground, and then lay these across. And you got to find the right length ones, so it can take a little while. But you want yourself a small shelter to be able to retain the heat. So if I keep on getting branches like this and popping them on, I need some longer pieces here. That's the one problem with using this type of bark for the ridge line, is it can slide easier, as opposed to, I should have found a ridge line of a different tree that had bark that was more like this, that kind of had a grip, and then you don't have to worry about the stuff sliding. Just about ready to be able to pop the debris on the leaves. It's the great thing about the spring and the summertime. In the winter time, you don't have all these leaves to work with, so you have to have even more pieces to really seal it and then pop these guys on. That's why I love the spring and the summer for these types of guys. I'm just going to take it right from the source and just start popping all this debris onto the shelter. A lot of people make much bigger shelters than they would actually need. Of course, if it was 2 of us surviving, each of us would need to build something like this, or you need to make it larger. So this is definitely an example of a one-man shelter, but if Perullo made himself one too, it'll be looking good. Definitely got to get over your fair bugs and dirt. Perullo's helping with this process. Thank you, sir. Absolutely. So very quickly, it's getting sealed up. Ooh, I got to get a spot in the back. So this thing is ready for the final touches, which is finding some hemlock boughs, popping them on the roof, and then these to put on the ground. Hey, buddy. Coming along. Yep. Now you gotta make a bed. Not be right on the ground. So these are very helpful. As well as, technically, one thing that I would have done differently is I would have actually not taken the leaves out of this shelter, because that's just giving you an extra layer between you and the ground. Then you add these on and you'd be all right. So we're gonna put some more in here and go find some hemlock boughs to pop on top, and then let's get a fire going. Yeah. There we go. Get these bugs away. Good job, Mr. Perullo.
Thank you, my friend.
So we'll continue with this, but we had to take a quick break because these bugs are awful. So we got this fire going. I'm going to continue this while Jeff gets this fire going. And we placed this fire and found this spot so we can use these rocks as heat reflection with the shelter. Yeah, good job, my friend.
Thank you. Good work.
So this thing is just enough to be able to fit. Technically, I would have made it just a little longer, but does the job. This is just enough for a person to be able to fit in, but it's going to retain my heat better, and this is just a short-term survival situation. Build a small A-frame like this. You get out of the weather, you get your fire that's retaining the heat reflection from the rock. Bada bing, bada boom. Now it's hydration. So that's why it's always good for hikers to bring a tiny little pot, because then you can boil some water. So we would need hydration. We wouldn't have to worry about food if this was a survival situation where it's like a night or two. All you got to do is be able to prevent hypothermia and stay hydrated. So let's get some water. A bit of spruce tea here, folks. Packed with antioxidants, vitamin C, nutrition. Good pick-me-up. Hot. Throw a little bit of spruce in there. I lost a little bit of the water, but still got enough for tea.
How is it?
It's kind of pine-solly, but it's got nutrients. It's not too bad, but what would be important in a situation is hydration with a little of nutrients. You don't really have to worry about food in a short-term survival situation. But as you can see, as long as you bring a couple of these important lightweight materials, you could get yourself out of a situation. You got yourself a little shelter, you got fire, you got hydration by bringing a simple little pot, and you're good to go. I want to thank you guys so much for watching Boss Survival. Thanks for helping me out with the camera and being here up in the mountains.
Anytime, baby. You know, Boss Survival 2024 Summer Tour. Here we go.
Until next time.